This is Talk of the Town on News Radio Wood 1300 and 106.9 FM. Steve Kelly and Brett Bakita from West Michigan's Morning News. Back with us once again, Associate Conductor with the Grand Rapids Symphony, John Varineau. Thank you for joining us again today.
Hey, it's great to be with you guys. I'm happy that I can be with you.
We're talking about the Grand Rapids Symphony Holiday Pops, but we need to point out, we haven't talked to you in a long time, you're celebrating your 35th anniversary as a conductor with the Grand Rapids Symphony. That is a pretty incredible accomplishment.
Well, when you join the staff at the age of 3, eventually time gets up with you.
That's right.
I was wondering, what a prodigy. This guy really had it. Let's talk a little bit about the world we live in. There's a pandemic. Obviously, these sort of things aren't happening in person, and the same can be said for the holiday pops. So talk to us about the special way that, though you are continuing, many people can still take part.
Well, so indeed, when our season started this year, we could not have concerts live. So believe it or not, the Grand Rapids Symphony took over Van Andel Arena, and we started a whole new series of concerts called Pathwaves, where we have been streaming concerts from the Van Andel Arena. And to those of you who have been there for hockey games or other things, it's a totally different place. It's so fascinating. And so our holiday pops this year, we don't have a live audience, but we are streaming the concert starting December 4th and going for 30 days. So our audiences aren't locked into a specific time to come and hear us at a concert hall. They can view us anytime they want and as many times as they want from December 4th through January 2nd. And we've got this concert where our musicians in the string orchestra of the Grand Rapids Symphony are performing in Van Andel Arena, and then we have some special drop-in guests who will appear throughout the show as well. So it's it's a fascinating concept. I've seen the show now, and it's really good. I'm excited about it, and I think our audiences will really like it.
John, give us the reaction from some that you've done now with the video version online. I imagine people are loving it right now because it's a very souped-up production. Plus, the other part I wanted to throw out there is for people who haven't been to Van Andel Arena, maybe for a concert, they might not know this. And the concert hall at DeVos Hall is so awesome to hear music in, but Van Andel Arena acoustically is really high quality, isn't it?
Well, it is if you've got the right microphone.
Right.
And so you've got, no matter what you do in the Van Andel Arena, you've got to have the right microphones. But actually, we have a specialist that we deal with in Los Angeles who deals specifically with sound going out over the internet, which I didn't know this, but sound going over the internet is different than sound going over radio waves. Did you guys know that?
It's the bandwidth and all that stuff is over my level of understanding, but there's weird stuff going on.
Yeah, so anyway, our concerts that have been coming out over the Pathwaves, I've seen them and they're really cool, and our audiences are excited about this. I had one of our audience members who is used to they have seen Live from Lincoln Center and that sort of stuff on PBS, and this audience member said, "All right, how are you guys going to do that? Because we know what this televised arts is supposed to look like. Are you going to be able to pull it off?" And after our first one, that audience member came back and says, "You guys did it. You knocked it out of the park."
No, I can't wait.
And I've been on the back side of things in the television production room. Believe it or not, the guy that does all the video stuff for the Grand Rapids Griffins, he's also the guy that's been videoing us, and that guy is one creative genius. So it's really been great to work with him, and I'm so excited about the product that we are offering our audiences.
John Varineau is with us with the Grand Rapids Symphony, grsymphony.org. We're talking about the holiday pops. Talk to us a little bit about that experience. You mentioned some special guests. I'm guessing at least one of them we may know already, but talk to us about the show, the production itself.
So we've got our string orchestra performing from Van Andel, and then we have our youth chorus and our Grand Rapids Symphony chorus, who, because they're singers, they can't perform live. but they are dropping in with some produced things, and we're going to scatter them through the program. And then when we were planning this concert a year ago before the COVID, we had two guests who were supposed to come to Grand Rapids, Tony DeSere, a wonderful pianist and vocalist, and Capathia Jenkins, a Broadway star and vocalist who just knocks your socks off. They actually provided us with a special piece called Count Your Blessings, and that also is a produced thing that they did that we're going to drop into the program. And indeed, you're right, Santa Claus, who, believe it or not, did you know this, that he's being real careful. He's quarantining right now up at the North Pole to make sure that he's healthy for December 24th. So he couldn't come down to DeVos Hall or Van Andel Arena, but he's going to drop in as well.
We're talking Holiday Pops, the Grand Rapids Symphony's festive holiday concert, annual tradition, recorded and made available on demand for 30 days. Now, this started with the clock on December 4th. It'll run through Saturday, January 2nd. So make sure you note that so you have 30 days to take advantage of it. And, John, what's the best way? Where do they go to get all the information and get everything?
It's real easy, even for a internet novice like me. You go to the Grand Rapids Symphony website, grsymphony.org, and the very first thing that you see on our page is the Metro Health, University of Michigan Health Holiday Pops, and you can click on the, buy here. You go there, you buy your ticket, and we send you a link that you can click on whenever you want to watch us. It's over Vimeo. So it's real easy. And then if you're like me at home, again, I don't have all the whiz-bang things, but I've got Chromecast, and I just cast this to my television set.
And just like that?
Or I look at it on my cell phone or my computer, or however, people have 1,000 different ways that they do these things these days, but it's all there.
There are so many traditions when it comes to the holidays, and a bunch of them pop into mind when it comes to your church and your family and special meals. But the music of the season, I think, is one of the blessings that really sets puts it on a pedestal, if you will. How would you describe the role of music in an important holiday like this?
Well, just like the smell of a Christmas tree when you walk into somebody's house, it just seems like you can't have the Christmas holidays without Christmas music. And we've got a bunch of it on our concert, and I know it's in the air, and radio stations start broadcasting it, but it's the music that really brings the memories and the thoughts of the season to life. And I should say, on both respects, there's the secular music, Santa Claus is coming to town, but there's so much great religious Christmas music out there as well that really helps enforce the meaning of the season.
Your pops, your convenience, your holiday tradition, your Grand Rapids Symphony, and the Metro Health University of Michigan Holiday Pops. Find out more at grsymphony.org. Associate Conductor in his 35th season, John Varineau, always a pleasure. Thank you.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody.
This is Talk of the Town on News Radio Wood 1300 and 106.9 FM.